In just a moment, we're going to see something very special, and I want you to look to your left right this second. Our buddy from Key West, Florida, Freddie Cabanas, is flying the F8F Bearcat. Freddie's call sign is trash bag. We'll explain that in about 100 years. But take a look at the airplane he's flying today. You'll hear more about this, but when the Blue Angels first started back in 1946, they flew a Grumman aircraft known as the F8F Bearcat. It was only a few months later that they transitioned to the aircraft you see flying above you today, to the F8F Bearcat, an aircraft that did not see combat in World War II, but it was fast, it was agile, and it provided the kind of aerobatic platform that the Blue Angels needed to become a great recruiting team for your United States Navy and Marine Corps. And Freddie Cabanas from Key West, Florida, who can fly anything with wings on it, is putting it through its paces today. We are pleased this weekend to make this the Blue Angels homecoming show, and also to make it a great reunion of the former Blue Angels and honoraries who are here. And thanks to former Blues boss and retired Admiral Denny Wisely and Sean Schwartz, Linus, former Blue as well, and all of the folks from the Blue Angels Association. Hello, Nadine. Nice to see you, too. For all of those folks, we are grateful for you guys being here, and thanks for putting together a great reunion for all the former Blues and honoraries. And with us here today, and I don't know where he is in the crowd, but we talked to him yesterday, the one remaining original Blue Angel pilot, Al Tadeo, is here. And I hope you'll give him a big round of applause. Al Tadeo, congratulations. Glad you're here, my friend. Now, there are some words that I would like to share with all of you today. And they really kind of sum up in a very brief way just how important the American serviceman and woman is to our freedom. Hello, Linus. Good to see you, partner. They were written by Charles Provence, and I will abbreviate his piece, but the words go like this. And even though I use the word soldier in each of these statements, it applies to each and every branch of our service, of our military service. The Air Force, the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard. It is the soldier and not the poet who has given us freedom of speech. It is the soldier and not the reporter who has given us freedom of the press. It is the soldier and not the campus organizer who has given us the freedom to demonstrate. And it is the soldier who salutes the flag, who serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag, who gives the protester the right to burn the flag. Would you join me, ladies and gentlemen, honoring all of those who served and who have served our great nation over the last 200 plus years, defending our freedom. And here comes the photo pass of Blue Angel number 1, flown by the first lead pilot of the Blue Angels, Butch Morris, who headed west just a couple of years ago. Now, in just a few minutes, we'll be turning things over to the Blue Angels. I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a quick pit stop if you'd like. Also, to maybe grab something to eat so you don't have to miss 1 minute of this final demonstration of the 2011 season. This promises to be one of those shows that will be full of exuberance for each of the pilots and for all the team members. Some team members will be rotating out today and going on to other assignments. Others are coming on to the team and will start their new positions and start their duties tomorrow. And some will continue with the team, working with the new team members, saying goodbye to the old ones as the Blue Angels go into their 66th season this coming year. 2011, this centennial of naval aviation year, has been a great one for all of us. With all of these events, I've had the opportunity to be at a dozen shows with the Blue Angels this year. Out of the 22 air shows that I do about each and every year, it's great to be able to be with my friends, the Blue Angels. We have become very close friends. As Chuck Aaron comes by, is that Chuck again? Is he doing a photo mission there? He's bugging her. Give Chuck Aaron a goodbye. He and his son Charles are headed out. So long, Chuck. We do want to say a great big thank you to Captain Chris Plummer, Commanding Officer of Naval Air Station Pensacola. Lieutenant Honk Keever, thank you, Honk. Our Airfield Manager, Rich Rote. From the tower, Chief Young. And our day crew, Chief Young, AC-1 Wheeler, AC-1 Bates, AC-2 Shada, AC-2 Moody, Airman Sperling, Chief Marr, AC-1 Wilson, AC-1 Mull, AC-2 Smith, AC-3 Kusler, AC-3 Kramer, Airman Williams, and Airman Reed. All the folks in the tower, thanks for all you've done for us. From the FAA, Nina McBride, thanks, Nina, for keeping us on the straight and narrow all the way. From Crash Fire Rescue, Chief Burke, we thank you. And Carrie Shanagan from MWR, we thank you. And also the two ladies who have worked tirelessly, who have really put this show together. Thank you, Kathy Holmes and Stephanie Oram. We love you guys. Thanks for having us every year. Thanks to our air boss. He is the best in the business. He has worked dozens of airplanes in the air at the same time today, and he is responsible. He was responsible in 1996 at the Olympics in Atlanta for taking care of all of the air traffic control and air security during the Olympics. There is nobody better at handling airplanes, keeping the airplanes apart and the show together. Please say a great big thank you to our air boss, Mr. Wayne Boggs. He is the air boss. And if that name sounds familiar, it should. He's the brother of Baseball Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. That's why it might sound familiar to you. Okay, we are just a few minutes away from the Blues, and this is a special day as some of the new team members step into their positions for the show. But take a look at the Bearcat as it comes back in. That's the airplane, one of the aircraft that served the Blue Angels, and that is Freddie Trashbag Cabanas. We've just got a few minutes before the Blue Angels take it. But coming along now, we got some t-shirts being thrown out. Kia, Auto Sport, and thanks again, Kia, for the great car that you let me drive this weekend, the new 2012 Optima.